Hey, it's Scotch again, archivist of questionable cinema released throughout Fargo, Moorhead, and the greater Upper Midwest during the mid-1980s. Today we're discussing the blisteringly dumb video game sex comedy knockoff released by Blusterama Studios in 1984. The movie, Stick Shifters. Shot entirely inside a barely operational arcade called the Game Syndicate in Fergus Falls, the film was financed by Minnesota mobster Carl Big Lefse Olson, who reportedly agreed to fund the picture after losing a high-stakes Pac-Man bet and needed the tax write-off. The film stars Fargo-based postmodern artist Bagface as Chip Turbo, a joystick prodigy with a mysterious past and absolutely no visible facial expressions. The plot follows Chip as he attempts to save the struggling arcade from a sinister developer who wants to replace it with something ridiculous, like a carpet warehouse. To do this, Chip teams up with a band of game nerds, social outcasts, and several extremely enthusiastic aerobic enthusiasts who appear to have wandered in from an entirely different movie. The gags come fast and cheap, and for some reason usually involve buckets of water or aggressive squirt guns. Bluster favorite Mitzi Von Klomp co-stars, a former UND cheerleader turned actress. Her resume included 3 walk-on roles, an Unsolved Mysteries reenactment, and what Tony once described as tremendous joystick presence. Though it barely registered nationally, Stick Shifters did manage to play one weekend at the Fargo Theater, reportedly because the booking manager owed Tony $20. The VHS later became a cult classic on the Red River Underground circuit primarily because it was frequently misfiled under fitness. Tony Bluster would later call the film a timeless reminder that America runs on quarters and poor decision-making. If you'd like to learn more about Stick Shifters or other Tony Bluster movies made in the 1980s, pick up my book, Flicks, Flops, and Fargo, The Lost Films of Tony Bluster and Bagface. We'll see you next time.